And here to talk about having the marriage of your dreams is Dr. Michelle Golland, a clinical psychologist from LA. We thank you again for spending the entire week with us.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
It's an easy question with a difficult answer. What makes a good marriage?
Definitely. I'm going to share with you what my philosophy for marriage is. I believe we need to have mindful marriages. And what that means is, I believe as couples, we come together to actually resolve our conflicts of our life and of this journey. And that we do that in relationship to our intimate partner. And that it's only through that deep love and trust that we get to find our sweetest selves and who we really want to be in this world. And you can't do that unless you're really intimately bonded with someone and sort of they help you on that journey. Where people get in trouble is that they think that they're not here to resolve things, and they think that they're here to sort of just have a perfect marriage, and that marriage just, if you're unhappy, it's because something with my partner isn't working, and I'm going to jump ship. But it's really about dealing with those conflicts is how we grow. That's how we grow as people.
That's very interesting that you say that. So would you say that a happy couple deals with conflict different than an unhappy couple?
Definitely, definitely. And we talked about that with the conflicts with the Four Horsemen and how people deal with conflict in a very negative way. But prior to the conflict, what we need first is friendship and respect. That is what a marriage is based upon. And if you have friendship and respect, you certainly aren't going to treat them with contempt, or you're not going to stonewall the person that you really intimately and truly care for. So when you have the foundation of friendship and respect, it changes how you're going to manage your conflict. And that's the second thing, is managing conflict. And there are, of course, ways to deal that with I statements, being calm, taking time outs, focusing on the in the moment conflict that you're having, rather than what many people do is you bring in the kitchen sink, and then you remember 2 years ago you did that, and then you remember when you did that, and you're not focusing on that I was just really annoyed that you didn't fold the towels. Please, would you have folded the towels? It would have really helped me. Oh. That's what it is.
Were you at my house this past week? I mean, seriously.
We all have it. We all, and that's the thing. Conflict is inevitable. We all, and you will continue to have it. And that's the third part that I want to focus on in the mindful marriage, is that marriage is a process, not a destination. Marriage is an ever-evolving experience. It's different when you're together in your 20s. It's different when you're tired and nursing a baby and you're trying to manage work and family, and it's different when your kids go off to college. You have to see marriage in the long term, and that you will be changing, your relationship will be changing, and that's what's so wonderful, that you get to evolve individually and then as a couple, but it's always going to be changing, and you need to hold your partner with care through that process.
What if you're changing and your partner's not changing? How do you get on the same page, or can you get on the same page?
I think you can. I think that's where you need to actually have those honest conversations. I mean, I think often we forget to just say, what's going on? How are you feeling? What's happening at work? It's more, we get so busy and focused on getting the, believe me, I'm the one who has the sticky note. Got to get everything done on my list. But you need to really be present with your partner. So it's really having those moments of honesty and taking time where you're really alone together, especially when you have children. You need to really, your marriage is like a garden. It really is, and you have to tend it, and you have to look at it, and you have to cut things away, and you have to shape it and change it as seasons change, and that's what happens in a marriage.
Nurture it, communication key.
Definitely, and get help. You need to get help when you can't get out of it. You need to get help. You don't want to not get help and end something that really could be what your whole life is about reaching for.
Dr. Michelle Golland, you have been a blessing this week. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you both so much.